Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. This side Rajalakshmi Singham. So today we are diving into something that looks small but is super powerful in Python, which is logical operators. These are the words that help Python make decisions, almost like the brain behind your conditions. We have got three of them. One is AND operator, and the other is OR operator, and the other is NOT operator. Don't worry if this sounds confusing right now. I'm going to make it super simple for you with real examples. Let's start with and. Think of it like this, like you are allowed into a party only if you have an invitation card and you're wearing the dress code. Both conditions need to be true. If even one fails, sorry, no party for you. So in the same way, like for example, x equal to 5, y equal to 10, and z equal to 15. And if x less than y and y less than z, then print both the conditions are true. Else, print at least one of the condition is false. So what's happening here? X value is 5, Y value is 10, and Z value is 15. If X less than Y, is 5 less than 10 true, and Y less than Z, and Y is 10 is less than 15 true. So it will obviously print what. I want you to pause at this moment. Please trace it yourself and check what's the output. If possible, you can comment down below. I'm gonna check it for sure. So here the condition, if this condition is true, what happens? Both conditions are true. Else, maybe any one of the condition is false. So that is why it is coming to the else part. So that is what we are letting user know. So is 5 less than 10? Yes. Is 10 less than 15? Yes. Both are true. So the answer is both conditions are true. But if even one of them was false, then Python would immediately say, nope, at least one condition is failed. So this is all about AND operator. Now let's talk about OR operator. This one is way more chill. Imagine you're buying a game online and you can pay with a credit card or PayPal. As long as you've got one of them, you're good to go. You should use either credit card or PayPal. That's it. Like, for example, if you give age equal to 25 and has card, I'm creating one variable called has card, which is nothing but credit card. True. You can create variables something like this as well according to the requirements. So it's actually a smart way to create a variable based on the requirements. And even the developer will understand that this variable is used to check whether user have a card or not. So it is actually self-representing its meaning. Okay. So if age greater than 18 or has card, then you can print the person can make the purchase. Else, print the person Cannot. Cannot make the purchase. So what's happening here? So Python checks the user age and it will check whether age is greater than 18 or not. So if this condition is true, then this statement will execute. It will not check whether this condition is true or false as soon as this is true. Once this is false, this condition is false, then the program comes here, checks whether this condition is true or not. If this condition is true, then it will print the result. Okay, if any one of these two conditions, if any one of it is true, then it will print. In this case, the age is 25, age is greater than 18, true, then it will directly print. And sometime in some cases, maybe for example, age is 16. So it comes here, it will check it is false. So now it will come here, it will check it is true. So then it will execute this. Even if the second condition was not true, the OR would still let it pass. Basically, if at least one is true, then Python says, cool, let's go. Okay, now let's talk about the not operator. This one is like a rebel. Whatever the condition is, it just flips it. If yes is no, then no, no means then yes, something like that. If Python thinks it's true, not says false. If Python thinks it's false, then not says true. So, like for example, there is a variable called it is raining and we gave it false. Okay. And if not, it is raining, print it it is sunny today. Else, print it might rain. Okay. So here we created a variable called it is raining, and this actually will check if there is no rain. So if there is no rain, if not false. So if not false is nothing but it's true. So this condition is true, then it will say it's sunny today. Not false is nothing but true. See the logic here. So if not false, that means if you add not besides the false, then false becomes true. If you add not besides true, then it will become false. So in the same way, this is false and you added not to it, so it became true. So if this condition is true, then obviously this statement will get executed. So that's what we are seeing as output. So here it is raining is set to false, but we used not, it is raining. That basically means not false, which is nothing but true. So Python prints it's sunny today. Like for example, if you give true this time, so it is raining. But if you give not true, then it will be false. So it comes to else part and it will print it might rain here. You got my point? Not true is nothing but false. So it might rain. So that's what happening here. So that's the magic of logical operators and or not. And both need to be true, or at least one needs to be true. And not, it will flips the condition. True to false, false to true. So these tiny words are going to be your best friends whenever you start writing conditions in Python. So I want you to make sure practice more exercises using these operators so that you will feel it handy so that you can use it freely according to the requirements. All right, friends, I hope that made sense and you feel a little more confident with logical operators now. And if you need more exercises, just comment down below. We are going to make more exercises as well. And remember, coding is just like learning a new language. You don't master it in a day, but every single step you take makes you better. If this video helped you even a little bit, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe share it with a friend who's learning Python too. Because learning is always more fun when we do it together. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep coding and keep smiling.